Hello, hello. Oh my goodness, you don't know. Can everyone hear me? I've been told at the beginning sometimes you can't hear. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up so I know you can hear me. Hello, hello. Welcome, Saturday Glow Crew. Oh my goodness. Let's see who is in the house. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Whew. I have been racing, racing, racing to get over here today. Oh, I see Fee is in the house. Hi, Fee. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let's see who else is in the house. Janice. Hello, Janice. Red-headed Riding Hood is in the house. I'm just getting my notice up today, so oh my goodness. Toby, hello, hello. Hey, plain vanilla grandma. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Carol, for letting me know that. Hey, Nora's in the house. Teresa Dignard is in the house. Hello, hello. Teresa is from New Hampshire. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can remember going up to New Hampshire for clams with a friend when we were living in Massachusetts. We went up for seafood. Who else is in the Patty Southern Kitchen and More. Hello, Patty. Kenneth Bailey, my favorite guy, is in the house. Hey, Tim from Mo Bang for Your Bucks. Hey, hello, Tamara from Magic Bus and Us, and she's going to be our special guest today. Go over and check out. I did a video on her, and she really talked about who she is, why she's on the road, and I also did a tour, and she has some interesting videos that she's just posting on Magic Bus and Us YouTube. So go over. She's at 100. We want to get her up to 200 and at least by the end of this broadcast. So go over and subscribe to Tamara at Magic Bus and Us. Hello, Stephanie Simmons, Ashorobi. I hope I said that right, Stephanie. Hello, hello. Sage, hello, Sage. Oh my goodness, so many people in the house already. Nancy, oh, let me see. Nancy, oh my goodness. I love the way that sitting in Missouri waiting for the wind to end. I just saw a notice from someone who's a YouTuber open over in New Mexico, and they were giving a warning to people who are going that way. They said the winds were horrendous. They had fires going. They had wind alerts. Oh my words. Let's see, whoever. Minivanning with Kathy. Hello. First time on Glow. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here, Kathy. Minivanning with Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Suzanne Ulrich, hello. Hey, Graham, over in Australia and Tasmania. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Tim. Oh, do I have the most wonderful moderators? Tim put up uh, Tamara's link. Thank you. Fee says, good video today. Thank you. Magic Bus says, Tamara says, I'm so honored. You're so amazing. Thank you. You're the one who's amazing. I tell you, on the road with a 10-year-old. Wow. And homeschooling too. Holy moly. Janice says hi, saying hi to minivanning with Kathy. And Red is saying hello to Graham. Beverly Pierce from Oklahoma City. Hello, Beverly. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Frankie from Joy Route. Go over and check out Frankie. CC Photo Lady. Hi, CC Photo Lady. Unoffendable. Now, that's a good name, being unoffendable. I've got to work on that. I'm sitting in Missouri looking for my tribe. Hey, we'll be your tribe. Come on and join us. Come on and join the Glowbie tribe. We'd love to have you. Let's see who else. Is there anyone else? Let's push them past 144. Yes. Oh, they're at 144. You're at 144. Cool. Very cool. Yeah, let's get to at least 200 for Magic Bus and Us. We can do it. We can do it. Hey, Adele says, hi, all. Was just talking with my RV dealer. Oh, my goodness. I'm going for the 2023 Winnebago Solis. Oh, my goodness. Supposed to be here in June. That is a beautiful, beautiful rig, Adele. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You're in the what do they call it, the Mercedes range, Cadillac range with that. Oh, that's beautiful. Everyone is saying hello. Well, we have some. Adele says, hi, Janice, no crazy one today. Well, there has been. Hey, Stella's got it. Says it's saying hello to everyone. Hello, hello. Kenneth Bailey says, I go into withdrawals when I go a long time without hearing you. Well, go onto my channel and you can hear me every single day. Just listen to a video, Kenneth. Plain Vanilla Grandma says, if you will be traveling through the Texas Panhandle on I-40, the winds are horrible here. Oh my. As well, and a wildfire just north of Amarillo. Okay, anyone who's in that Panhandle area, take heed. The Panhandle has had many wildfires this windy month. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sylvia Torres says hello to Carol and the Globie. Red is saying hello, Adele, and congrats. Yes, that's a big, gigantic congrats. Oh, I want to do a tour of that when you get it, Adele. Everyone is saying hi. Fee is saying hi to Adele. Hey, Fordman, aka Kenneth Oaks. Kenny, my friend, says hello. I'm typing through a phone, so he can't tag everyone. That's okay. We're just glad that you're here. Stella's got it is saying congratulations to Adele and everyone. Unoffendable says, what's for dinner? Well, I am at, you want to know where I'm at right now? Right now, I am at a bowling alley, an arcade center, a party center. Jessica's at a birthday party. So I'm out in my van while she's in the birthday party. Another parent is keeping an eye on her. That kid, I'm telling you, has a much better social life than I do. She had a party last week. She went with her youth group or youth, whatever it is. Thursday night, they went to Dave and Buster's and out to dinner. Next Saturday, she has a birthday party. I tell you, she's got a better social life than me. You know what for dinner? Well, we had pizza, so we're probably going to have. Actually, we're going to have some leftovers. We went to dinner last night at the Cheesecake Factory. Oh my goodness, we were actually supposed to only go there for dessert, but we had dinner there, and then I probably will do a YouTube. I may not because it was such a dumb move, and I'm so embarrassed. And Jessica would not. Of course, she wouldn't let me hear the end of it. The parking lot was packed where the Cheesecake Factory. It's in a mall. Packed, packed, packed. There's one guy coming out in this little tiny corner spot. So I go to pull into this corner spot. Well, there's these blocks, the blocks that are in front. Well, my van, I guess the wheels are so apart that you can't tell when you've gone over the block. And Jessica said, Mom, I think you should stop. I said, I've got a little more because there were people whizzing around into the lane behind me, and I didn't want someone to hit the tail end of my van sticking out. So I go in, I move up. I'm thinking everything is fine. We go in, we have dinner, we come back out, and I can't back up. It's going, it won't go back up. So I get out and I look under, and something on my van underneath is lodged onto the block. I had to call and get someone to come tow me, like I guess it's just what a foot, but I had to get a tow truck to come out. I felt a little better, not much, but a little better when he told me. He says, "Oh, I come out to this mall." He says, "I come out here several times a week to tow people off these blocks." I was like, "Oh my gosh." I really felt like crying because I thought, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to tear the bottom of my van out. I just got it. I'm going to destroy it already." But he had this big block of wood that he put under it to make it even with the block. He says, "I'm going to do that, then I'm going to pull you out." And he got me out and we're okay. But yes, that's what happened. And Jessica was in the car the whole time running a nonstop dialogue of, "I told you not to do it. I don't know why you do it. At your age, you shouldn't be doing this kind of stuff. You should be no better. You're as old as you are. You should know better to do that. I told you." She went nonstop saying that. I felt like opening the door and getting out and running, screaming down the lane, just losing it. But anyhow, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. My van got pulled over it with Mike. Mike was the tow truck driver. Eddie, he wanted to know. I got a camera out because I said, "Well, I'm going to take some pictures of this. I don't know if I might be too embarrassed to post it." He goes, "What's your YouTube channel?" And so I told him, and then, or I didn't tell him. He goes, "Well," he goes, "Tell me, and I'll watch it." I said, "Okay." Well, we forgot. Well, A half an hour later, I get a text from Mike saying, "You forgot to tell me your YouTube channel. What is it?" So I told him the YouTube channel. So I guess Mike, the tow truck driver, is going to now be a Glowbie. That's a hard way to get a Glowbie, I tell you. But anyhow, let me go back over to the comments. Sage is laughing out loud. Oh, Sage, I have never wanted to cry so much that I didn't. Anytime I've wanted to cry, I just felt like bursting into tears. When he got my van out, I probably should have kissed him, but he probably would have run off screaming. I went and I hugged my van and I just kissed the hood of my van. I said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Oh, was that crazy or what? But let me go over here. Stella says she's hilarious. Oh, I wasn't hilarious last night. And when Jessica kept going, yeah, 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 I felt like I could see myself just taking her and putting her in a cannon and shooting her across the parking lot. Oh, between me worrying that my van was completely utterly destroyed and Jessica over here, I felt like I was having a nervous breakdown. Oh my goodness, but all is well that ends well. And I'm back here on the live today. Sylvia says, "Carol, you have to learn all the tricks when it comes to your van." I do, Sylvia. I don't think I'm going to ever park in a spot where it has one of those blocks again. I've been block traumatized, okay? If I see one of those, I'll go park across the street and walk across the street to avoid parking in one of those spots again. Oh, um, Patty says, "Glad your van wasn't hurt. You and me both." Adele saying hi to Magic Bus. Yes, let me get Magic Bus up here. Says Three Generations says, "Hello, Magic Bus. Couldn't stop watching your trip to SeaWorld." I am so glad you guys are over there enjoying Tamara and Tylee on Magic Bus. They are just so adorable, so adorable. Red CC says, "I got my car stuck on one of those blocks before. My car was rocking back and forth." Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not the only one then. Red says, "I knew someone who tore up the bottom of their car that way." I would admit to something maybe another time, but I'm not going to admit to it right now. But it was when I was 16, so I have an excuse. But anyhow, Stella's got it. Says Jessica's who I'm talking about. Oh, she would be hilarious to you, but she wasn't hilarious to me because she just couldn't stop. She just kept going on and on and on and on. And I said, "Jessica, please don't talk to me till we get home." Well, that may be forever. And it's almost 11 o'clock. And oh my goodness. Anyhow, Three Generations is saying, Kenneth Bailey says, "Mike will love you and I'll take the kisses." Yeah, he was such a nice guy. I cracked up when I got home. It's like 11 o'clock and he's texted me, "I forgot to get your channel." So hopefully he'll be. I should text him back and say, "Hey, send this to all your tow buddy friends, so when they get a tow on me that they respond immediately." But he did come quickly because when I called AAA, they had it. I said, "Could you give me an estimated time of arrival?" And it was like an hour and a half away. Within 10 minutes, he called. He said, "I'll be there within 3 or 4 minutes." Now, was that a blessing or what? But anyhow, Patty Southern Kitchen and More says, "The Magic Bus is amazing, Tamara." It is. I'm going to go ahead. Roaming with Ro. Hey, Roaming with Ro says, "Hello from North Carolina. I enjoy watching your videos." Thank you, Roaming. I appreciate it, Roaming with Ro. Janice says, "Adele, I just recently got stuck on some rocks. Oh my goodness, ripped and dented all sorts of things underneath. Needless to say, I wasn't happy with my new van. I should have bought a truck instead." But you wouldn't have been as comfortable in a truck. I wish I had a four-wheel drive. If I ever get another van, which I doubt I will, but if I ever do, I'm getting a four-wheel drive and I'm getting it jacked up high. Absolutely. Magic Bus and now says, "Oh, I am elated." Okay, let's Patty says Jessica was upset. Yeah, she was upset because it delayed her getting home because actually we couldn't eat anymore after we had appetizers and dinner, and she had the reason we went there was okay, I'll tell you this and then I'm going to bring Tamara up. We went, my brother who lives in the Bay Area, who is Jessica's grandfather. Now, how this works is Jessica is my great niece and he's the father of the daughter, who's Jessica's biological mom. So anyhow, he and his wife and Jessica's biological brother, who they adopted, you got that? That's kind of complicated. Anyhow, they wanted to celebrate Jessica's birthday with her. So they flew down here, took her out to dinner, and then flew back home, the three of them. They took her and me to the Cheesecake Factory. Well, for her birthday, well, she had a birthday dinner, and then she ordered this big, huge, hunking thing of chocolate cake. Oh my goodness! And the server had recommended it, but she said, "Oh, it's best if you have ice cream on it." And Jessica's face fell because she had given up ice cream for Lent, and she was like, "I can't have ice cream, Mom. I can't. I gave it up for Lent, Mommy. I can't have ice cream." I said, "Well, you know what? We'll come back and we'll have ice cream on the chocolate cake after Lent is over." So that's what we were doing. So she had her chocolate cake, and she was hard, and she wanted to eat it when we got home, so they packed it to go. And that's part of why she was upset, because she wanted to get home and put her ice cream on it, and she was upset that she was still late getting home with her for her ice cream that she'd been waiting a month for, for her this chocolate cake with ice cream. Anyhow, I'm going to do two more comments, then I'm bringing Teresa up. Sage says, yes, I learned my lesson not having a four-wheel drive. Yeah. Teresa Dignard says, did you ever consider putting risers on the van to gain more clearance? Even without 4x4, it helps a lot. Well, I have a lift in the back. And so I told him when it came, I said, oh, I've got a lift packet. He goes, well, those lift packages are usually only in the back. I was like, really? He goes, yeah. So he looked and he goes, no lift in the front, only in the back. So I have thought about it, but I already have one in the back. But anyhow, let me see. You guys know how I am about this. Let me see if I can get her on here. I'm going to try and do this. Okay, paste and woohoo. Paste. I think I've got it. Let's see if I've got it. Yep. Okay, Teresa, hit that link under the Glorious Life on Wheels that I just put up, and that will, what did I say, Teresa? Tamara. I'm sorry, Tamara. What is wrong with me? Tamara, hit that link, and we will get you up here. Sylvia says, hi, Magic Buzz. Her daughter is so intelligent, isn't she? She's getting the learning experience of her life. She is, and she's so articulate. You saw, if you watch the video from today, the tour, at the end was an extra special part with Ty Lee giving her input on being a nomad at 10. And I thought it was just adorable. All right, Tamara, are you coming up? Meanwhile, I'll read some more comments. Tamara, hit that link under my Glorious Life on Wheels comment, and it will bring you to the basement. So, thank you. I said Therese. Magic busted us. Thank you, Sylvia Torres. She really is. Sylvia says, Carol, you got it. I know. I got the link. Do you believe that? I got that. Amanda, I'm not going to try and, well, maybe I will. Amanda Garawaya. Oh, okay. Amanda Barrero says, Puerto Rico. Hey, hello, Amando from Puerto Rico. Welcome. Mo Bang for your bucks is saying hi to Amando. Well, why don't we do this? Hey, Lily from Cali says, Carol, you must have been talking to my sister, because I was just listening to you and I was just telling her about you, and her name is Teresa. Excuse, that was wrong with hello. Okay, Teresa. Okay, that must have been the Teresa who was on my mind, Lily. Must have been the one. Yes, Patty Southern Kitchen says Tylee is adorable. She really is adorable. She really is. Hey, Servandipity. Hello. You know what? I always forget to tell you guys, could you hit that thumbs up? It really does help the algorithms. I don't understand how, but it does. So if you're in here, hit that thumbs up. Hello, Purple Tube. I haven't seen you in a while. Good vibes. Glad to see you back in, Purple Tube. Glad to see you. Anyone who this is your first time, we had someone who just said this was their first time. If it's your first time in here, would you hit a number 1 so the Glowbie Crew can welcome you? Hit number 1 so the Glowbie Crew can welcome you in here. So anyone who has number 1, I'm going to acknowledge you as first time in here. If you're first time in here, hit that number 1. So, oh, hey, Judy Williams Hudson, my friend. We're going to be doing some camping together in the summer, not too far off from now. Says, hi, everyone. Just stop by for a hot minute. I have a house full of family. Don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, Judy. Even with a house full of family, she comes in. Thank you. Thank you. Kenneth says, Tamara is our kind of people. She really is. Minivanning with Kathy, number 1. Welcome. I welcome you before, but Globies, can you go over and say hello and welcome Minivanning with Kathy? CA, number 1. CA. Mo Bang Tim says number 1. He's not number 1 first time in, but he is number 1 in my book. Tim is always out there to help everyone. And Griswold Family Vacay, hello. Can everyone go over and say welcome to Minivanning with Kathy, CA, and Griswold Family. Oh, they have my favorite little boy on Griswold Family Vacay. Landon is my favorite. He is so cute, so adorable. Griswold Family Vacay. All right. Tamara, I'm not I may have to call Tamara and see what's happening here because I'm not getting her on here. Let me call and see if what's happening. I'm going to call Tamara and see why we are not Jessica, can you find Tamara's phone number for me on here?
Can I go back in? They're still playing games.
Yeah, I didn't tell you to come out.
Oh, well, Miss Berman said that to walk me out once to walk me out
when they're done in there. Did Miss Berman leave?
Yeah, Miss Berman left.
Oh, she's leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can't go back in with no one in there supervising.
Some of the parents.
Who else is in there?
Izzy, Jair.
Okay, well,
let me find Tamara.
I just found it. I just got a text from Tamara saying that she's having a problem getting on. Let's see. Tamara says the link doesn't seem to be working any of the apps available. Okay, Tamara, all you do is you're on the live. On the live, you don't have to go into a live. Just go down to the link and hit the link in the live, actually in the chat in the live. Let me do this again. Hold on.
I have my phone on me if there's any problem.
Okay, Jessica, who's it? Hold on just a second, everyone. Jessica wants to go back in, and I'm not that comfortable without somebody supervising.
Izzy, Jair, Ella, Max.
Okay.
Emma, and
can you ask Jair's mom? Yeah. Say your mom has to be in the car for a minute, and she asked if I can kind of hang around you guys until you leave. Yes. And when they leave, you need to come out if I don't come. Okay. All right. You have your phone on? Yeah, is it turned on?
Yes, it's on. Thank you.
All right. I tell you, these kids, but let me try again. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be so disappointed if this doesn't work for bringing Tamara on. Let's see if we can try again. I don't know why it's not working. All you need to do is, okay. Let me call Tamara and see. Let me see if I can walk her through this. And oh, that'll be so sad. I guess she can answer questions maybe on the.
Hello there.
Hey there. Are you in the live chat?
I wasn't. I had to come out to answer, but because I'm trying to do it from my phone, but I'm trying to send it to my mom's computer even, and it's telling me that there might be a typo in the StreamYard HTTPS. It's not opening on any app on my phone.
Okay, I put another one in here.
Okay,
I put another stream in there under Glorious Life on Wheels.
Let's see, there it is. There it is, and it does look different. So let me see here. Yes, it looks like. Let's see.
Okay, if you hit that that link in the chat.
We're good. Mic working. Start cam.
Are you, because you're in the comments where you're making, where are you making the comments from?
Using mic and camera. Okay, I'm going to hang up real quick.
Okay, or just go on to my channel live on your mom's computer.
Real quick, and then I'll make sure that I can connect.
Okay. All right. Well, looks like I'm not the only one who has technical difficulty. Although that doesn't make me feel any better because I really wanted to have Tamara come on because she's so adorable. Oh, hey. Hello.
Hello.
We can't hear you. You're going to have to go up a little bit.
Okay, let me see here. Is
Get
that
the
better?
volume up.
Oops.
Okay, well, it looks...
Oh, that's muted. Are you there?
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. In fact, I'll take
But not, you're going sideways.
So turn it back up. Thank you for your patience. Yay!
All right, but you're still kind of low, but that's better.
Okay. That's so weird because my mic is all the way up.
Again, get closer. I think it's louder when you get closer.
Okay, there we go. Is that better?
A little bit better, but Kenneth says, thankfully, we can hear Tamara.
Oh, you can. Okay, good.
Can everyone else hear Tamara okay? It says, Carol, you are definitely not the only one with tech difficulties, Red says. Okay. If everyone can hear Tamara, okay, so Tamara, say 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, can everyone else hear Tamara okay? Maybe my computer is just down. Okay, everyone else says yes, they can hear you fine. So maybe it's just my thing.
Awesome.
Well, welcome.
Thank you so much.
And there's Ty Lee. She's the little star.
Yes, she is. I was so excited to read all the comments. It just absolutely warmed my heart beyond what I ever expected.
Well, everyone just I'm looking to see where you are in terms of your channel right now, because we want to get you to Magic Bus and Us. Here it is. Let's see. Right now you are at 146 subscribers, so up from 100.
Yay.
So we want to get you, hey Ty Lee. Hello. We want to get you up to 200 at least. Well, we want to get you to 1,000, but for right now up to 200. So does anyone have any questions for Ty Lee? Sylvia Torres says, yes, we hear. Okay, so everyone else can hear. CA is saying hi to Ty Lee. And Nora saying, Nora says, Ty Lee isn't camera shy at all. No, not camera shy at all.
Not at all.
146. Cool. Sunshine on the Rise says, hi, Tamara and Ty Lee. I've been following the Magic Bus for 2 months. Oh, there's one of your followers. Hey. There's a busser for you. A Magic Busser is on there. Kenneth says, this is such a blessing to have the three of you. Thank you, Kenneth. Isn't he a love?
Right.
Isn't he? NB says, love you all from Las Vegas. Going into van life September. Oh, how cool is that? Stitch and Nomad. Hi, hello. Sadina says, hey everyone. Sadina has a 4-year-old and she's on the road, but someone ran into their car, so now they're doing. How is the truck coming along, Sadina? Give us an upgrade on that. Red says, hello, sunshine. And Toppy says, hey, Tamara and Ty Lee. CC Photo says, Ty Lee, what are your hobbies? They want to know what your hobbies are, Ty Lee.
What are your hobbies?
What are mine?
Well, do you want me to remind you of some? What artistic stuff do you love to do?
I love to paint and sing.
Paint and sing. Well, those are cool things. So, hey, you're going to paint the back of your bus soon, aren't you?
Yes.
So what are you going to paint on the back of the bus? You got the ocean on one side, the mountains on the other, And I was kicking myself because I usually was going to do a B-roll of around the bus, but we got busy talking and I forgot to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh my
So
goodness.
what are you going to do on the back of the bus?
I want to put a skier, and also I want to put a moon.
Oh,
A
that's
skier, so someone skiing down the mountain?
yeah.
And then a moon on the mountainside too.
Oh, how cool is that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think for
Say, well, you know, Nora 2001 is a fabulous painter. Arcuda 2001, go check out her Instagram. She is fabulous, and her Etsy. Her Etsy. She says, "Yay, painting and singing are wonderful." She is such a wonderful painter. I hope the two of you can meet one day. She is amazing. Stitchin' Nomad says, "What's her favorite subject to learn while on the road?" Because she's homeschooling her daughter.
My favorite subject to learn on is probably reading. I love to read.
Oh, anyone who loves to read will turn into a great speaker and will be is so smart. Reading is it's I used to love to read. Our favorite thing to do during the summer was to go to the library as kids and sit there and read.
That's so much fun. I love to go to the library.
Don't you love the library? Oh, you're a kindred spirit. A kindred spirit.
she's had a newfound love for reading too, because reading has actually been a struggle for Tylee. She suffers with dyslexia. Well, I shouldn't say suffers because she doesn't suffer, but she's had some challenges with it, and she's had to learn how to overcome those. But she's found how to. Once she got started, it's been unstoppable.
That is so cool. I am so proud of you, Tylee. You are just a warrior princess.
Thank you.
Yep.
Absolutely. How is I can never say it right. How is Mochi doing?
She's actually doing good. She's feeling much better. She's just laying down right now.
Yep.
Yeah, Mochi, when I was there, must have stepped on a bee or something. But Mochi's a little drama queen, because she was like going around limping, like looking so pathetic. Then when we ignored her, she looked up like no one's paying attention. She jumped off the bed and she was walking fine. So I was like, you know what? She is really a drama princess.
Oh, she is. She's more than we are probably put together. In fact,
everyone was fussing over her, looking at her paw and holding her. She was going like this, limping. And then we were kind of busy. Then all of a sudden she jumped down like, okay, let's go. No one's paying attention. Let's go. Oh, she is so cute. Martha. Hey, Martha one. Hello from Huber Heights, Ohio. Hello. NB says, Tyler is so talented. Hello, Mystery. Mystery says, subscribe to the Magic Bus. Very cool.
Yeah.
3 Generations says, that sounds lovely. Tylee, looked like you enjoyed SeaWorld and Shamu.
Yes, I did. I loved it so much.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
Everyone is saying hi. Sunshine on the Rise says, I'm dyslexic with numbers. So there are a lot of people, Wow. MB says, Tylee is so talented. Yes, warrior princess. So we're going to call you the warrior princess. Unspecified V says, cute dog. Mini Vanny with Kathy says, subscribing to Magic Bus right now.
Thank you.
Sunshine on the Rise says, is the bus up and running? We
still have the repairs with the radiator. I wasn't quite sure if we had a leak in it, but after I've gotten in there and finally had a chance to try refilling some fluids and running it, although we did have to take a stop to get to my nephew's wedding yesterday, which turned out perfect and it was beautiful. But on Monday, I'm right back on the repairs on the bus, just to make sure that we're back on the road here next week. So
cool.
Off and go adventure. We don't like to sit still this long.
You have to do some adventures. And what's one big adventure that on both of your bucket lists?
Bahamas.
Well, with the bus.
With the bus.
Where do with the bus and without the bus. So the Bahamas is one. What's something with the bus?
this winter possibly going and spending the winter. Do you remember? Florida Keys.
Yes.
My brother Donald, we were just talking about doing a family trip. And I said, you decide. I don't know, because him and my other brother and their wives and grandkids. And he said, Florida Keys. That's where I want to go, Florida Keys. So we're going to go to the Florida Keys. I don't know when, but there's something magical he said about the Florida Keys. So
and I've just learned some really good tips. So we'll have to get together and talk about
okay.
As far as,
hey, maybe if you're there when we're there, how cool would that be?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I found some really good ways to go to the Florida Keys for really, really next to nothing. Literally.
Wow. Okay.
And at
Hello,
that's a big possibility. I don't know if you have to, but that's kind of what I've heard. So I'm digging into all.
Sylvia Torres is saying, is she a Shih Tzu? My granddaughter has a 14-year-old one. His name is Beethoven.
Oh, I love that name.
We actually saw the movie Beethoven. She loved it. She
watched it as a puppy.
She watched it?
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Sit there and stare and watch it.
Oh my goodness. So she is a Shih Tzu.
No, she's a Maltese Shih
Tzu,
Maltese Yorkie.
Yes, all three.
Shih Tzu, Maltese, Yorkie. Oh wow. Well, whatever. She's just cute as can be.
Thank you.
Sunshine is clapping for you. Martin Ones is saying hello. Graham said my favorite thing to do is reading with the little grandkids. Red says the Keys are lovely. Yes, I've heard that they're just fun, lovely, just like being in paradise.
Yeah.
Teresa says I saw a sailboat I see a sailboat might be in their future. Oh, Bahamas and the Keys. I lived on a sailboat and it was bliss. Can you imagine what it'll be like living on a sailboat? Oh my goodness. Kenneth says Florida Keys and the Magic Bus. Yep. What a combination. Can you tell the story, just a little bit of how you got your bus? Because it literally fell into your lap.
It did. It was crazy because I was so dead set that I was getting a 5-window and a diesel. In fact, I had it already picked out. And it was super interesting because somebody actually sent me a picture of the bus and they said, is this what you're looking for? And I said, yes. And she goes, well, this thing needs a paint job. No, I absolutely wouldn't change anything except for to refreshen that whole paint job up and maybe add
paint job. The paint job is what makes the bus the bus.
Absolutely. And so I convinced my mom to buy that bus. She wanted a little weekend RVer, and I had already had my other bus picked out.
Mm-hmm.
And, so I convinced her to buy it. I drove it home for her, got a flat tire on the way here, and it sat here for a couple days. And we were actually going to sign a lease and go back into an apartment. And I got that lease and I looked at it and I was like, there is no way I'm signing this 15-page lease. I'm just not doing it right now. And she had said, I'm selling that bus. It's not the project I want right now. I've got a remodel going on in my house. And I thought, that bus is sitting right here. Why am I even going after this 5-window? I'll buy the bus and I'll start building it out. And so that's literally how the bus found us.
And you got the bus for, do you mind me saying, under $4,000?
Oh yeah, $2,300. I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what it was.
$2,300. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
We would never.
Now, it was already in the bus when you got it? It already had stuff in it, didn't it?
It did. The floors were already redone.
And it also had a shower.
Yeah, well, it had a shower pan. It did have a sink. I didn't use either one of those. It did have a hot water heater, and it had an RV toilet that I ended up selling. They were all brand new. They hadn't done anything with it. So some of the components I didn't necessarily want for being in it full time.
But $2,300 plus all that stuff, that's worth about $500. So you really paid
and
$1,800 for the bus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unheard of.
I was a little mind blown, honestly. I mean, I've seen government auctions and I do know ways to get cheaper buses, but not $2,300 and not
No.
where it's already in motion. So I felt like I had
That bus was meant for you two to have.
totally. In fact, it used to be a Head Start bus at a local college, and
Oh my goodness.
it kind of gave us a head start. So yeah.
Didn't it? Wow, how cool is that? Three Generations says, great story. Kenneth says, after many years as a dog rescuer, I'm so extra happy to see your little doggy drama queen.
And she was a rescue. Her mom died was a week old. So she was raised by a human, and then we got her at 10 weeks, and we've had her ever since.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, maybe getting
wow.
one.
Wow. Red says that's awesome, your story of the bus. And I don't know if she's talking about the bus or Mookie, but I think she's talking about both. Who is this? Sylvia says, what do you do with Moki is a cutie pie. Let's see. Graham says, sorry, sweetie, didn't see your name anywhere. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, who's that for thoughts and prayers? Uh-oh, I'm not someone says glad there was no damage. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing a lot of the
First you'll have to unlock your device.
I'm missing a lot of the chat, but hey, what can I say?
Right.
But so what are your so do you have plans? Do you have any idea how long you want to stay on the road, or because you're at your mom's house now in between trying to get reorganized?
Yes.
So what do you have any idea how long you guys will plan on staying on the road?
I want to be on the road until I'm at least maybe 4 more years, or maybe even a little longer.
You think?
Because we've only been in the bus 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Year and a half.
So,
yeah.
Year and a half. But I want to be on the road for a couple more years. I love it, and it's an amazing experience.
Okay.
On staying here as short as possible. It's cold in Utah.
It's
snowed last night. I was a little shocked. But I want to go and take a couple trips and kind of stay around here for just a little bit. There's a couple. I've never been to Sedona, Arizona. That's one place.
Really, that's beautiful. That's lovely.
I can't believe I have never been there. So there's a couple trips that are actually kind of local to here, I would say, that we might, bounce back and forth. But then I think we're going to make the long haul and just kind of head. But we do have something maybe pulling us towards one of the tiny fests in Arizona, and possibly.
Okay.
So we might be doing those. We just kind of we're going with the flow, right?
There's several other tiny fests. I'll have to get in contact with you. Maybe we can meet up at one of them. Have you ever considered going to the balloon festival in Albuquerque?
Ooh, I have not even heard about that.
Oh, oh my gosh. Go online. It's the balloon festival. I think this year may be the 50th anniversary.
Oh my!
But they have oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You can camp there. You can park and camp there.
No way. That would be amazing. Okay.
You go, they release all these hot air balloons up into the air in the morning. And it's just amazing. It's just amazing. I went for the first time a couple of years ago, and it was just so very, very cool. Yeah, that's what we should look at. Maybe going to the Balloon Fest if possible.
Would be amazing.
Oh my goodness, it's in New Mexico. So
that would be awesome. And New Mexico there's so much to explore.
Sounds so much fun.
There's so much to explore.
Isn't there? Let's see. Okay, Sylvia says, "I know, Arcuda, you're fun." CH says, "Carol, nice to see you." Nice to see you too, CH. Graham says, "You are one of a kind, Janice." Well, there's no question about that. Janice is one of a kind. Absolutely. Martin says, "Give that guy a recommendation." Which guy, Mike? Absolutely. If that's what you're talking about. Red says, "Sedona is beautiful." It really is. It absolutely. What about going to the Grand Canyon? Have you been there yet with your bus?
No, we have, I thought about that. We stopped, we did Vegas a little bit, just she's never seen anything like that. So I just wanted to show her the lights and
yeah.
Just for a second. And
then
on out. And but no, we need to take that over across the actual drive.
Oh, the Grand Canyon. Oh my gosh. Adele says, I want to go to that balloon festival. Adele, it is amazing. It really is amazing. Graham says, not one with a running motor and working transmission. Red says, when is the balloon festival, Carol? I think it's in October. I'd have to look it up, but I think it's in October. It's worldwide. People come from around the world, not just the country, but from around the world to go to it. Chopi says, that's so cool, the balloon festival. It really is. Kenneth says it's getting warm in Sedona. It is. When I went to Sedona, I stayed up in Cottonwood for a few days at this, Judy was there. Me and Judy camped there with another camper. And we stayed at a campground where they had, do you believe it, wild pigs?
Oh my
God. They told us, be careful because there are wild pigs sometimes running down near the creek. Or like, oh, when I go out at night, I'm like, and they said they come tearing through. So I was like, oh my goodness. So Red says, when is it, Carol? I think, Adele says it's in October. Yeah, that's when I thought it was. And okay. I think it was like maybe the first or second week of October. Teresa says, if you volunteer as road crew at the Balloon Fest, you often get a ride in exchange. Oh my goodness. I have friends with balloons. Ground crew is always welcome. Wow. That would be exciting to be part of the ground crew. How cool. And then at night they have the glow. I think it's called the glow. Do you believe that? The glow? And they have all of the balloons. They don't go up, but they're all lit up with the fires in them. And you go through and you see all of them. They have, it's just amazing. It's really an amazing experience.
Bet you that
for Christmas.
Tylee. Sylvia says, Carol, that sounds like especially fun, especially for Tylee. Maybe she'll enjoy it. I know she would. I enjoyed it. Deborah on the Go says, I grew up moving every 7 days and went to school week to week. Wow. They didn't have homeschool back in the 70s. It was me and my mom. I have no regrets in how she raised me. I learned lots of common sense. Well, that is really encouraging to hear, Deborah. And they didn't even have formal homeschooling back then. Wow. Hey, K Doodle. Welcome. K Doodle says, great story about finding your rig. Yeah. I mean, that rig was meant for you.
It really,
literally it fell into your lap, Red says October. Okay, I'd love to go, but probably not this year because I'm going to Hawaii in October. Oh, boo-hoo, Hawaii.
I love Hawaii.
She really wants to go. So
Hawaii. I love Hawaii. Oh my goodness.
I would love to see.
Red says, first week, though, I may be able to do it. Oh, you will not regret it and you'll never forget it. Sylvia says, Deborah sounds like an interesting, wonderful life. It does. CC Photo Lady says, my dad was a hot air balloon pilot. Wow, it's awesome up in the air. I've always wanted to go up in a hot air balloon. They have a place near here where you can do it and it stays tethered and it only goes up, but it can't float away. So I'm thinking that might be where I'll get my feet wet just trying it that way. Because they've had a couple of balloon accidents,
Right.
So I'm like a little bit, I don't even like going up in planes. So, but yeah. Wow, your dad was a hot air balloon pilot. That sounds amazing. Adele says, general admission to the festival is $15 per session. It's October 1 through 9.
Okay. Thank you for that info.
Yes,
thank you, Adele. You know what? I think we should talk about maybe doing that.
That would be awesome.
Would that be awesome? But you do have to get your tickets soon because they do. And if it's the 5th, I think it would have been the 50th last year, but I think they canceled it one of the years. So I don't know, but I think this year is going to be the 50th, I think. And they will have all kinds of things to celebrate, the 50th, if it is.
It looks like they have tickets, and I mean, it just seems like that there's a lot of amazing experience. I haven't totally dug in because
you have to get up early in the morning. Now, some mornings, if the wind is real bad, they'll cancel the flights.
Okay.
But when I was there, it was funny because the whole town is kind of taken over, and we were driving because we were going over to the gym to take a shower at Planet Fitness, and we saw a balloon that was drifting over, and it landed in the middle of the street.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it landed in the middle of the street. So everyone's watching to see where they'll come down. I mean, there were a couple of errant balloons wandering around. Right. It was a lot of fun, though. Janice says, Carol, before you get ahead of yourself, you still have to plan the California meetup. This is true, but I'm planning that before October. So Janice is trying to rein me in, keep me in line. But I'm tentatively thinking of sometime in July. I've got to decide the place, because a lot of places, even in California in July, are pretty hot.
Right.
And if people don't have air conditioner in their rigs, I don't want people to be. Oh, Adele says it does say they are celebrating the 50th. Well, there are a lot of people who've gone and they collect these little pins, just like at Disneyland. They have all these little pins from all the, So I think this would be an exceptional year to go for the 50th.
That's why we keep our schedule open, is because so many things come up that I'm just like, we can't plan. We have to kind of go with the flow of life.
Yep. Red says, I think I could do that because my boat sails from Long Beach on the 16th. You're going to Hawaii on a cruise, Red? Wow. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? Right. Deborah on the Go says, Sylvia Torres, it was my only regret is not raising my children the same way. They are book smart, but need a light to cross the street. Well, there is book smart and then there's common sense. And the two don't always go together. And if I had to choose one for Jessica over the other, I would choose common sense and intuition and street smarts, because the other you can pick up, but it's hard if you don't develop those to develop them. And they really are what tell you when there's danger. They tell you, what people to allow in your life. Those things are really, I think, so very important,
Absolutely.
Janice says someone has to do it. Yeah, has to go to Hawaii. Yeah, that's true. Red says, when do you think? Oh, July. I can do that. Probably I expect to be in Cali in July. Well, that's what I'm kind of looking at, because June is the meetup in Oregon. So it's either going to be the first week in June before the meetup in Oregon or in July. So I don't really know. When we're looking at doing a birthday party for Jessica, so that might actually be the first week in June. So, before all the kids are out of school that she knows and traveling, and then no one will be available to come to her party, Janice says, Red, is that on Princess Cruises? Okay. Sylvia Torres says, me too, Deborah, but there's still time to travel and enjoy the rest of life with your kids. Deborah on the Go says, amen, Carol. Yeah, to common sense. That really, I think if I had to choose between one or the other, that's and to intuition.
Yes, definitely.
And so many people need to learn to listen to that small voice that tells you things, and we tend to dismiss it because we don't trust ourselves. But we need to trust ourselves more and learn that there is such a thing as intuition, and it can sometimes maybe even save your life,
Absolutely. In fact, we just experienced that on our last video.
Oh, that's right.
When we
tell about that.
Yes. It was interesting because I don't stop at rest stops. It's just
like at all.
I never do. I mean, we're self-sufficient. So if we have to stop, we normally just get off at a quiet exit. And it was weird. We passed the rest stop and something literally, I just turned off last minute. And she even said,
you don't know why, but something said to turn off at the rest stop.
Yeah, I just did. And in fact, I even thought, whoa, I don't have enough, room to stop here. but I got stopped, and she goes,
And
Mom.
didn't Tylee ask you why you're stopping there?
Yeah, she goes, Mom, what are you doing? And I said, I don't know. I'm just going to stop for a second and take a minute. We'll get out, stretch, do whatever. And I got into the back of the van, and it was kind of disarrayed just from traveling. And so I was kind of just picking some stuff up, and I was a little frustrated. It was kind of hot. And she said, I'm taking Mochi outside. I'm going for a walk. And then she comes back in and says, Mom, you've got fluid in front of the van. And I thought, no, I thought she was teasing me at first.
Yeah.
And I went outside, and sure enough, I had radiator fluid. And
wow.
Had I not pulled off on that exit, we would have probably, if I would have continued to drive, I'm sure we would have broke down right on the side of the freeway, because right after that, I had a couple who, they're leaving that exit and honk, honk. Is anybody in there? And I come out and I'm like, hi. And she goes, you have a flat tire.
Oh my goodness.
Hey.
Can you imagine if that was the perfect spot for you to pull off and be safe till you could get help.
And not blow my tire completely out and not completely bust my radiator, whatever's going on.
Or blow your tire on the freeway and lose control.
Exactly.
And you can't tell us that's not intuition.
Yeah.
Wow. But you don't even know why, but something said, turn here, and you just did it.
And I did it. And it was, it ended up being perfect. I thought about that afterwards, and I'm like, wow. And I went all the way to the very end as if I was to get back on the freeway. And took the very end spot. I kind of took maybe an end spot and a half, maybe two.
It sounds like you were trying to decide, do I really want to stop here or not?
That's exactly. And I backed in. And so we had the end to ourselves, and it just worked out, literally, like I said, perfect.
That's when following that voice, and sometimes you don't know why, it doesn't even make sense. Not arguing with that, And I think sometimes it's just the Holy Spirit talking to us,
Most definitely. And literally, I have not pulled off on a rest stop in the year and a half that we have been traveling on that bus.
Wow.
Not one. I just don't.
Sylvia Torres says being street smart is very important these days. It is. It absolutely is. Kenneth is saying, just got notice of tornado watch here while in Oklahoma. So don't fly in a balloon tonight. Janice says, oh, Red is going to be on the party ship. Oh, boy. Tim says, small voice. The guy in the head always screaming. Yes.
Yep. And I think when we have those off emotions, that little bit of frustration or anger, that's letting us know, hey, we're off alignment.
Exactly.
We're not centered. We're not grounded. And if we don't have that, we're not going to hear that voice.
That's true. Stitch and Nomad says, always follow your gut.
Always.
We're intuitive for a reason. Our bodies don't lie. So true.
Absolutely.
Unoffendable says, flow and being in. It took care of you, beautiful. Yeah.
Definitely.
3 Generations says, indeed, Cece, their guardian angel. Joy Route says, trusting your gut. Yep. Martin 01 says, where can I find a tour of your bus? Well, I just did one on Glorious Life on Wheels, and I'm sure you'll be doing it. And you know what? I asked you about your power system, but then I didn't have it on the video. Do you want to share what your power system is?
Yes, most definitely. I went with a 2,500 watt power inverter charger from Renogy, and I have 2 100 amp hour batteries. I also
AGM.
They are lithium ion.
Lithium.
Yep.
Okay.
I ended up not doing Renogy with that. I found a guy on eBay, and it's Light Power. He's amazing. He has already replaced one of my batteries.
What's his name?
Light Power. It's LITEPWR.
Can someone put that down? Light Power, one of my moderators, and that's on eBay, and you found the batteries from him?
Yes, and he should have his own site up and running by now, by all means. In fact, I think I confirmed that after.
But you liked him and you found him very
amazing.
good.
I'll be on. I paid. I believe I negotiated with him because I was buying 2 batteries, and I think $500 a piece is what he shipped.
That's dirt cheap for lithium batteries.
Correct, and one over discharge. I don't know necessarily, honestly, that it was the battery's performance, but one did over discharge. They're not supposed to. He went ahead and sent a brand new battery without question. As soon as I showed him.
Okay. So, Joy Route, it's Light, Lite.
Yes, correct.
Frankie, it's Light, Lite power on eBay.
Yeah, and it's LITEPWR, so it's not power spelled out.
Okay, LITEPWR. Yes. On eBay. Okay, so I don't know. I've never dealt with him, but Tamara says she's dealt with him and she was very satisfied and pleased with the customer service.
And those batteries are so light. People are blown away when they see me pick up my battery. Just no big deal. It's all encased, and they're like, "Wait a second, that thing's supposed to be heavy." I'm like, "No, these are lithium. These are great."
Wow.
I have two 170.
Nora, it's Light, LITEPWR.
Yes.
That's it, Joy Route. Light power PWR. In fact, Joy, I'm going to let me see if I can make you a moderator. Hold on. Let's see. See if I can get this on here and get this done. But okay, I've got this live. Okay, here it is. Let me hold on. I'm trying to, excuse me just for a minute. I'm trying to do moderator. It says remove moderator. I don't see it. Make moderator. Oh, you're already a moderator, Joy, I think. Okay. All right. I don't know. What am I doing? Anyhow, Stella's got it. Says, I know I have at least one guardian angel. I think we all do if we just listen to them,
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? Do you believe it's already 4:00?
I might pass that went by real quick.
It just flew by.
I will say too, because a whole lot of people don't have them, but I have the flexible 175 watt panels. I love them. That's
what I have on my roof. I have the flexible panels.
And how'd you put yours down? I used 4-inch industrial Velcro, and
I don't know. I didn't put them. They were already. Joy is already a moderator. Sorry, Joy. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, Nora says she's his one. That shows what I know. Oh my goodness. Sorry about the noise, but it was so hot in here. I opened the side door, so that's why we got some noise. But before we go, can everyone who has a channel put a big C for creator, so everyone in here can support all of our creators? Yeah. So everyone who has a channel, would you please put a big C? Teresa's saying bye for now. Bye, Teresa. We're going to be leaving momentarily, but I want to get a big C so everyone can see. Okay, Fordman, aka Kenneth Oaks, go over and check him out. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oaks. Patty Southern Kitchen and More is a creator. Go check her out. Joy Route is a creator. Minivanning with Kathy. Red-Headed Riding Hood. Deborah on the Go. Martha Henry. Hey, Martha Henry from Monterey Bay in California. Oh my goodness, you're not, well, you're in the same state, so I consider that close. Alice Green. Hello, Alice Green.
Hi.
Welcome. Stitching Nomad is and Stitching Nomad just started her channel recently.
Awesome.
Bye, Fee. Fee is saying goodbye. Any other creators? And can all of my moderators drop your links, please? Can my moderators drop your links? And I'm going to have to make some other folks moderators so you can drop links, because I think only moderators can drop links. Martha Henry says, come boondock with me. Well, Where are you, Martha? We'll have to know where you are in order to do that. Kenneth says listening is what you do with that guidance. Yep, that's true. Well, Martha says I have a bungalow. Oh, cool. Yeah, but well, do you want to tell us the state you're in, Martha? I know you may not want to tell this city, but do you want to say, oh, Monterey, California. Okay, I'm up for that. Monterey. We're on our way, Martha.
Wait, where?
Monterey, Northern.
Hit me up on gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail, Martha, and we'll plan something.
Yes.
gloriouslifeonwheels@gmail. Just my channel name @gmail, and maybe we'll plan something. So Red says, hello, Martha. I love it there. It's near where my folks lived while on Earth. Monterey is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Minivanning with Kathy says, thanks, everyone. Had a great time. Thank you for stopping in, Kathy. And we're going to be saying goodbye. And Tamara and Tylee, thank you so much for stopping in. Go over and check out Magic Bus and Us on YouTube and hit the like button before you go out. And if there's any of you in here who are not subscribers to Glorious Life on Wheels or to Tamara on Magic Bus and Us, could you go over and do that? And also everyone who's a creator in here. Oh, here, Fordman, aka I've got Red, Joy Route, Tim from Mo Bang for Your Bucks. All of them have put their links in there. So anyone who's not subscribed to any of my moderators, would you go over and subscribe to them and give them some love for being such wonderful folks and helpful to me for my life. I just appreciate them so much and would love it if you would. And Nora Keg on Instagram. Go check out her drawings. And we're going to have to do another thing with Nora. Well, not another thing, but we're going to have to figure out something where Nora can do some drawing, a live drawing on air on a live. That would be so much fun.
Awesome.
Hey, Tylee, maybe Nora would do a drawing with you on live. You do drawing and she does a drawing. How cool would that be?
That'd be awesome.
I do really freestyle drawings, so if I make a mistake, I just turn it into something.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty cool. That's a good habit to have in life. If you make a mistake, just turn it around and make it into something else.
Absolutely.
Pretty cool. That's a pretty cool philosophy on life, in fact. But we're going to head on out. Thank you, everyone, for being here. As usual, a wonderful group. Love you all. May your journeys be filled with joy and blessing. And we may end up going to a bungalow in Monterey Bay. Hey, sounds like fun to me. And the balloon festival. How many people want to go to the balloon festival? I know I do. So let's talk about it.
We're in.
All right. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks for coming on. Bye. Oh, let me check before we leave and see where you are. Did we get everyone over there to subscribe? Let's see where you are on. I don't know how quickly it shows up though. Let's see if it. Let's see where you're at. 162.
Woohoo!
Yes. Woohoo! We'll get you to 200. Hopefully, goal is 200 before 2 weeks is up.
Yes.
So actually, in a week.
Yes.
And then from there to 1,000. Woohoo! All
you.
right, everyone. Thank you, Globies. You really rock, and you come through. See you guys later.
Yes. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.